Ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate and welcome to Oxygen Not Included, and I'm really excited to bring you this game because I've been keeping an eye on it and it looks pretty cool. I've had a little go and it is pretty cool. It's by Klei or Klei, I'm not sure how you say it. They're the guys behind Don't Starve and they know how to make a game, and this is a game that's a little bit, well, it's very much in their art style and their sense of humour. But it's sort of like a Dwarf Fortress type game or a Rimworld game. You're managing a colony and you get to choose cool people. And you start with three, what are they called? They are like clones. They have another name, I'll find it. And you then manage stuff. And so we're going to choose people. And you can sort of shuffle them around to get different interesting problems. My favorite is flatulence. Duplicants, that's what we are. We're dealing with duplicants here. Fast learner. Actually, that's pretty cool. That is pretty handy. We'll see. And I quite like the idea of flatulence. I want to have a whole team of flatulent farters. And we're going to take them on an amazing journey. I hope you'll join me for the whole video because this is a really fun game. And I've got everyone sorted now. So we have 3 flatulent colonists. We have Ricky Shoes. I've named all these people after my patrons. Thank you very much, patrons. He is hopefully going to be good for doing all of our research. He's a night owl. So I think that means he's going to stay up. That's a positive trait. His negative trait, he farts a lot. If he gets stressed, he vomits. He expects decent decor. That's fine. Twinkle toes, light as a feather, very fast moving, a little bit creative and tough when get diseases. And farts. Also vomits, and this one vomits when stressed as well. This one is nice and quick too, which is going to be great, and does a bit of medicine. And the name of our little rock, because we're colonizing an asteroid, is the Doomed Burrow. So let's crack on with these wonderful duplicants. Right, well, here we are. I've just paused the game. We are in our strange burrow, our strange terrestrial landing place, it reckons. It's an asteroid, I think. I'm pretty confident of that. The world is differently generated each time. Now these little gaps here are where we can do certain things, like I can see that if I press F1, these are mostly habitable, although there is quite a lot of CO2 in this one. Oxygen in here, oxygen down here. What is this? Carbon dioxide, totally unbreathable. This is breathable, fine down here. This looks like vacuum, I think, if we were to explore that way. And you will find other strange things like chlorine and other nasty gases we've got to avoid. What else should I introduce? Now there is, let me see, this is the gate or the printer, the printing pod where the next duplicant will be printed. So it slowly spits out nice duplicants for us, and these are our little adorable duplicants themselves. Now what I want to do is start doing a bit of digging just to clear a bit of space, and one of the things I will do is dig over to this water supply here. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap there. Now they will handle spaces too high, so I can afford to kind of go a little bit crazy. I might give a little bit more space just for our starting hovel. Now this rock here, oxalite, slowly emits oxygen, which keeps these rooms full. But they will consume it, and we do have to worry about things like oxygen and all these other goodies, food and so on and so forth. So we want to make sure we get into producing stuff relatively quickly. Now that's copper ore, which is grand. And I'm going to start throwing ladders up. I do want to... is that water there? That's a little strange. I do want to start building fairly promptly and get sort of expansion and mineral gathering underway. What am I dealing with here? Water and a lot of CO2 there. A little bit of oxygen rock here. Got to be a bit careful because I think the CO2 will flow, and if it flows down into here and fills up the bottom of my base, they're all going to have a hard time breathing. Now I can expand these things here to see what I'm collecting. So we've got lots of sandstone from digging all this junk up. We've got a little bit of field rations already sitting in that box. That's great. We've got some seeds, which is fine. I'm going to put in a storage container right there. And they'll go off and do stuff. And you just saw their little exclamation mark come up over, was it sort of, is it a cheese icon for cutting the cheese or a nose being pegged? I didn't quite get a good close look at it, but yeah, these guys are, I'm just going to tell this, it can take all the goods. These guys do not like it when they fart around each other. You flatulent colonists, you're disgusting. Spread out a little bit, would you? Don't upset each other too much. I want to get a bedrooms. Yeah, there you go. Oh, they're upsetting each other. Poor guy. Stress is fine. Bladder, everything else seems fine here. I can see other stats about them. What they get up to, what they're currently doing, if they're assigned areas or beds, and other information. Don't have to worry too much about that right now. Plumbing, I do need to get an outhouse sorted relatively promptly, so I'm going to chuck that in there. Okay, they've dug up there. Next on the list is going to be... I kind of want to grab this, but I could make a little... Yeah, that will be good. What is that? That is carbon dioxide, unbreathable. It's not very much carbon dioxide, so I think I can probably just soak it all up soon. Let me have a look. If we clear this out, I might make a bedroom level up there eventually. And we have water, which is very good. Yeah, we've got those two there. Great. I'm going to make sure I've got a bit of food production over here. What I'm going to need to do is get some metal for a microbe musher, and that's going to produce food for us. Oxygen I'm okay for now, and obviously they've got access to a bit of water now. They can go up and down 2 squares, so that will make things pretty straightforward, I think. What are we looking at here? So Shim is now a gooder digging person. Good on you, Shim. You guys are getting upset with each other. Just makes me laugh. The fartiest party. Now you need... What do you need? Oh, you need dirt piled into you. Well, we're just going to have to wait for them to do this as a priority. And that's going to take a little bit. In fact, I might just cancel some of this digging. Oh, oxygen's a bit low up there? Well, why don't you come back down out of there, Shim? I guess we are sort of a little light on oxygen there. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a little bit low. I'm just pressing the oxygen overlay. It's not too bad. They won't suffer too much yet. So we do finally have some raw metal, which is good, because what I want is... power is quite important. Where do I... Am I gonna... Yeah. I think I'm gonna pop that there with a battery just on this side there. And we're going to run electrical wire across. So you have plumbing of both gas and liquids, and electrical systems to worry about as well. Because over here... Oh, we're a bit low on raw metal. No, we're out. Nuts. We'll have to go and get some more shortly. We can see... I mean, I'm going to see what I can do there. See how much they can get. More copper ore over there. There's a hole there. It's almost nighttime, which means they'll start passing out and having a nap soon, which isn't really the end of the world. I'd like them to sleep on beds, but we're just going to have to wait. Good, so there's a generator. So this generator, they can hop in like a hamster wheel, spin it all around, and then give us power. And the battery here will absorb, power that they generate until it's needed by something else. And you need dirt. Where is some dirt around here? Oh, there's plenty. Oh, there's plenty there. That's fine. They'll be able to fill up the outhouse soon. And it's good. You can actually see a little dial on it. One of the things I really like about the game is the very interactive nature of all these little sprites. They all do interesting things, move and adjust and what have you. Now, our storage is taking all, but it's not been put anything in it yet. Okay, looks like we've got pipes the whole way. Yep, there we go. Battery's being charged. Food. Microbe masher will sit happily there. And if it's close to the water, they will fetch water for it. It needs water and it needs dirt to make delicious microbes. It's going to run the battery lead over. And I can see there that it's pretty charged up. So once it's charged up, Shim will hop off that wonderful exercise machine in a very silly way. And they should be just fine. And I can order up some meals. For now, I'm not too worried. I've got tons of fuel rations, so I'm not going to overstress the system by generating, well, lots of work making food. But it's good to have it, which means we'll be able to do lots more good things. So I want furniture, a cot, and I can make a bit more room here. There we go. Yeah, and I need to probably space out the cots or they might end up farting each other into some kind of funk. I noticed on another game where I was testing that a flatulent duplicant would actually wake up other duplicants at night. So I need at least 2 space, I think, for their bedroom. Yeah. We'll let them get on with that now. That seems to be pretty good. Okay, battery's charged. Storage is full. That needs dirt. And I can tell them to sweep, so they should get all of the remaining junk there without issue. One of them... Okay, you see what I mean? One of them's asleep under the other one's bed and keeps farting and waking them up. Ricky, you're a disgusting, disgusting wee man. Now, at night time, nothing else is going to happen. So I'm going to fast forward until morning. They've all woken each other up due to their farting, and then they shuffle around and hop to another spot. Now, using their sucker-uppers to move goods, and they're going to drop that in the storage down here. Up here is going to need power, so I will need to run perhaps a ladder and some power conduits up here soon. For a oxygen algae deoxidizer, I think, which I will... Yeah, I'm going to put it there. I didn't mean power. Well, it's going to need power this way, so we're going to put power conduit in like this. I can't really hook it through the wall. They will just cut a hole, and then things like won't be sitting on a foundation, and the beds and stuff won't work anymore, which will be very depressing. So right now they're busy in the tidy up mode. Faster, minions! Do more! Yeah, fill up the food thing. Have a little munch. Field ration. Still absolute tons of that 20,000 calories of food ration there. Oh, you all need toilets. Oh, well, look. Oh. Come on. Insufficient resources. Someone needs to make it a priority to sort this one out. There is enough dirt kicking around, I'm relatively sure. Organic. Sand. Well, where is the dirt? This was coal. Oh, that's coal. Coal. Oh. Dirt. Okay, so dirt is up here. And I think if I do this, I can set up like a little bit more space up there. There we go. So rather than like, I don't know, pooping themselves everywhere, which could get really nasty for them. Oh, they're all busting. Okay, good. One of them just ran straight in there. Good on you, Beardo. Look how happy he is. He's had a nice time in there. Ricky's next. Oh no, there's contaminated water. Ah, no. Mop. I've got to mop whatever junk it is. Let me just see. Is there any other mess around? Someone wet themselves. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Now, I need to get some research done as well. So, where would be good? I think here would work. So I'm going to make sure that we've got some power for that. And this is probably going to be the main source of energy drain for a little while. Okay, so the oxygenator here is working. And let me check. Yeah, we're pretty good. A few little hot spots of carbon dioxide, but nothing too serious. What is wrong with you? You need... Oh, no fabrication's queued. That's fine. We've got so... Well... So this is interesting. See, I can make mush bar. And watching that is pretty funny. It might cause diarrhea because it's really rubbish food. So we're just going to give it 5 loads. And we're going to let them do the rest. So watch this. They'll load it full of dirt. Which it hasn't got any yet. But they're sorting it out. Don't worry. And they will do that. And then they will... put water in it. Oh, farting and stinking up the room. Open research. This is the other thing that we're going to look at as well. So research is kind of cool. You get to choose what you want to work on. And then you're going to apply research points to it. So I'm trying to think what would be particularly helpful. Like a sculpting block. That's pretty. A ceiling lamp, canvas, gas piping. I don't think I have a gas problem. But I can get into fans. Farming tech. Why not farming tech? So once we've chosen that, I'm going to just add tons of research to their queue. I'm actually maybe I'll just, I don't know, we'll just leave that on forever or something. So they're going to do, or someone's going to go and do a bunch of research and start unlocking future interesting techs for us. Our storage is pretty full, so I might put in one more over there. What exactly are you doing? Oh, you're moving all the dirt and dust and junk that's been left around. Because I've told you to, haven't I? Ah, well, that's okay. So, Ricky, is he our scientist? He stepped in contaminated water, so he's not too pleased. Learning 7, that is good. Right, we have got the right person doing the right thing. And this one's charging up the battery. Good. I might put in one more battery just to add a bit more juice to the system and a bit more buffer, so they're not wasting their time running to and from the wheel. That should be fine. Oh yeah, this is going to take all things. Now, do we have any more dirt? A bit more dirt this way. So I think we're going to build over here and then down here. Now, what have we got over here? We've got oxygen there. And you know what? Building through to there probably is a good idea. I think it is, just because we'll end up with a bit more oxygen availability. Yeah, and because I guess it'll seep out of this rock and just fill up any area where it's not currently needed. Here, it looks like we're at max gas pressure, so there's no need for more oxygen, so it's just ticking away every now and then, which is great. We've only got 2 beds up. Good point. I should get another cot up there. A floor lamp. Reduces stress. No, sure, let's put one there and put one there. That's fine. Ricky's researching great. Where are we at with that? 7 of 20 done. Keep it up, Ricky. Everyone else is going to have to do the work to keep the base running while you do all this research for us. Now, Shim is getting ready. Good. We'll have a bed for nighttime. That's going to be very nice. And I could even put a base door. What am I looking? Tile? No, I think a pneumatic door. Encloses rooms. Yeah, why not? Let's pop that there. I don't know if that's helpful. I'd like to think it is, but I can't entirely be sure. We will find out, I suppose. So I'm going to have a quick look at what we've got. We've got tons of coal, sand, a good chunk of algae. We've got some seeds and some liquid. No liquid, that's not really a problem because it's very accessible. Copper ore. Okay, that's fine. No, the door's very nice. So I can set that to different things. Interesting. It's an automatic door. It doesn't block the flow of liquids. That's fine. We don't want it to block the stuff. And I could probably put in another medicine station or something. Put in a medical cot in case anyone gets sick. That's not a problem right now. Outhouse seems fine there. And they're clearing out dirt and what have you. So we will be able to get more dirt for here, which is pretty damn good. Now, where are we going to see more dirt? There is dirt over here. And more breathable gas. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I think we're going to come this way next. And the simplest way to do that would be to just build a ladder. Is that... what is that? That's all dirt? Alright, we'll build the ladder down over here. And then just build in. So I can see a little bit more now. What is this stuff? Carbon dioxide. Totally unbreathable. And the plants in here as well. This one's growing. Bristlebriar, muckroot, mealwood. Not doing so well by the looks of them. Oxygen down here. Vacuum. I think we have to be very careful not to burst into that area. Barely breathable oxygen over here. So this upstairs room I'm a bit worried about breaking into. Water's fine. Oxygen, water, big water there. Okay, that seems okay. Not too bad. How far away? We're 420 seconds from the next duplicant, so that's going to be very handy. Might even get a bed set up for them in advance. We'll set out a little annex to our bedroom over here and give them, I don't know, a little bit more headroom. I think it looks a bit better that way. Oh, this one needs power? Well, we can add that in as well. There we go. Now they should be quite... yes, you can see them farting in their sleep. Oh, that's just like... that's just adorable. It's kind of adorable. Alright, so the day has begun, and we're doing a bit more cleanup and work here. So we're quite close on the research, and Shim's on the research. Good. Well, I don't know if you are the ideal person, but that's okay. Can I just assign someone else? Not yet, it seems. Research station energy, details. Oh, well, never mind. I'm just going to let them crack on with it. Oh, we actually have... how did we do that? We got ourselves a little hole here. I can, of course, put in a tile, so I think I'll do that just to fill that hole. Now, I'm surprised we haven't seen any dirt chucked in over here. We haven't seen any water yet. Why is there no water, people? Let's clear out this block here. And is this water right there? Oh, maybe it's like they don't want to go all the way around. That's a problem for them. And someone fix the copper here. We got a literal ton of copper. So I want those wires in. So the ladder's going down. A mealwood seed, fine. And I think a little bit of digging over here would be okay. So just a little bit. Now these little sort of buried objects are things like those seeds. I don't think they're that amazing. Oh, they're having their snack. Good. They're having their snack and disgusting each other. Oh, you're all so funny. It's just such a beautiful game, isn't it? I mean, it looks fantastic. So we've got, I'm looking else what else we can put down. Medical cot, don't need. Supercomputer. I don't want to get into the advanced text right now. I don't really need it. Massage table I don't need. I can tell them to do stuff. I can tell them to like hop on the massage table if they're stressed. But I'm pretty sure if I hit the V button for the stressedness, they're all perfectly fine. It's early days in the colony and these guys are not picky at all. How are you doing, Ricky? Alright, clearing out some stuff, getting some dirt for us, which will be brilliant. And we've patched up that hole. Nice. And is this... are we seeing some weird... oh, we're seeing a weird bit of CO2 there, but it's not the end of the world, so that's good news. Okay, great. Research is complete. And that's going to give us a bunch of stuff, but first of all I'm going to tell it the next thing that we want. Which I think... you know what? I might go straight for... more better food. More better, yeah, research into whatever it was I just said. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, fine dining. 2 types of research? Oh, that must be immediate. Or intermediate. Well, let's not do that. Let's go to power. Yeah, let's go to power, and he'll go off on research soon, hopefully, or someone will. Now, okay, so we have new things to look at. So under oxygen, we now have an algae terrarium, which recycles carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. So I think if we're seeing areas where there is a bit of build-up, like there, I think that would be a good spot. And for some reason, we've lost a bit of ground here. Oh, that's right, the sand falls down. Might put another algae terrarium there, so for a very low-level oxygen production. So compost will turn contaminated dirt. Do we have... we don't have any contaminated dirt yet, but it'll break contaminated dirt into fertilizer. But as soon as this fills up, I think we will. So right now it's not full, but it might not be too far away, so I'm going to pop one right over there. And other than that, was there any... oh, there's food options. So these are kind of cool. Planter boxes. I'm a little bit... I suppose I can put some tiles in. So I might do that before everything collapses. And on them I'll put perhaps some planter boxes. I don't want them to be too far away from the base. Oh, Shim just got cleverer. Skill increase. Shim is now learning 1. Wow, Shim, I'd rather you did something else, but that's fine. We do have someone with learning 7 after all. That's fine. You do you. Now you are looking for insufficient you need water resource? Really? Nah, you're going to need water resource as well. I'm going to cancel you. Oh, that's a bit of a pain because I haven't got any water piping or pumping sorted yet. I'm going to have to do that soon. Now, I think I'm just going to tell them to stop at that. I want them to grab a bit of dirt and chuck it in the meal maker because... we are getting a little bit, well, not super low, but we are getting a bit lower on food. Okay, no compost there right now. That's fine. You're filling up your storage. Or building. Okay. I want someone to come over here and build this, because then you'll be able to load it with water more easily. Crack on, people. Get on with it. Oh, you're oh, I see. Right, so they're delivering algae, which is fine. Don't need that much room for this other guy, so we'll cut down on the digging required, and we will put in a bed because we're expecting him, well, very soon indeed. That's going to work out very well. One space away? Yes! Let's see who comes through the portal. Alright, are we coming? 15 seconds. 15 seconds to our next duplicant. Speed it up a little bit. And someone, please clear out that digging for me. It's very important. You need food. Okay, here we go. Choose a duplicant. So here we get to choose someone. Who do we want? We got Virgil, who's good at digging medicine and not very good at learning. Can dig really well. Doesn't mind a rubbish looking spot with poor decor. All of them are vomiters during stress. Very creative. Learning very... you know what? I think we want Virgil. I want the extra diggingness. Digging power is good. And who is next on my list of wonderful patrons? It's going to be Crispy. Welcome, Crispy. We are choosing you. Print out the duplicant. And we've already got a bed for you. Aren't you lucky? Look at him. He's a machine. Go for it, Chris. He's fast too. Has he got... Or is it just because I sped the game up? No, come here. Oh, he's trucking along fine. Dirty hands. No problems with his bladder. Building happily. Oh, very good. Nice and fast. I think that's all part of his extra building dirty hands powers. Well, not the dirty hands powers. He needs to wash his hands, really. It's all part of his fast digging powers, is more like it. Okay, we have dirt. So please, someone sweep up the dirt. And don't let that sand fall on your head, I suppose. Maybe just a touch more digging here. Picked up muckroot. Well, that's good. Muckroot's food. So that's very nice for us. And this thing just needs water. Okay, well, one thing I can do very quickly is I can get these planter boxes up and running. So I am quite keen to do that. So we're going to go for 4 of them. And that's going to be pretty amazing. I think we'll worry about this micro musher in the next episode. I might have to just move it over 1 square till it's a bit closer to the water. Or I don't know, maybe they're confused about where this hard edge for the water lies. Yeah, I'll give them a better standing platform. That might sort it out a bit. So I think I'll sort that in the next episode. And I hope you'll join me. We're just going to sort out this. Millwood seeds. Yes, get these seeds in. Produces a wonderful wriggly meal wood sort of plant thing, which they can eat and process. So I think join me in the next episode and you'll get to see us produce a bunch of food and get this other food production going and finish some more research because, yeah, we want to get this colony thriving. Until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed Oxygen Not Included. I'm loving it. It's great. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to check it out more. You can go buy it on Alpha now, or you can wait for it to come out on Steam more formally in probably a few weeks' time. Until next time, good night, have fun, be good.